Great magical afternoon, everybody. It's Thursday.
Today's National Storytelling Day, so...
Say hi to Cassidy, everybody. She's photobombing our video.
Hi, Casey.
But yes, as Madison was saying, it is National Storytelling Day. So we are going to do our part and tell you a little story, but it's going to be different. Tell them how we're going to do it.
We're just going to say a random set. Each of us are going to say a random sentence, and we're going to build off of that.
Now, Madison and I have practiced this a few times, and maybe we can come up with something a little different than what we practiced. We'll have to see. We'll have to see
you mean
where.
Possessed Cassidy and Spiders?
So we'll have to see where this goes. Okay, so do you want
start.
Me start?
Yeah.
It was a beautiful afternoon.
The cat escaped.
And we went chasing it through the neighborhood.
And then Papa came.
And said, I'll help look for the kitty.
Papa found the kitty, but it wasn't that pretty.
The kitty was...
Ran over by Bumpa.
The kitty had lost its tail, but was okay.
Oh, okay. We took it to the hospital, the kitty hospital, or wherever.
Where they tried to reattach her tail.
They failed.
So now she was tailless.
And then they accidentally stitched it wrong, so her tail started bleeding.
Which is why it was unsuccessful, like you said.
Oh, yeah. This is just kind of... I don't know what to go off of this.
Keep going.
Okay, the cat did not survive.
So we decided to get a new cat.
This cat was evil.
She was orange and brown.
She was evil.
But lovey at the same time.
She made me have my own personal ear piercing.
And she did a fantastic job of it.
She clawed my ear. It was very painful. You did not.
Okay, this is not going the way it's supposed to be. You're obviously not into it. So I
am. I'm just
no,
trying.
because you're obviously not into it.
I
so we're just
am, but
gonna
I'm
stop.
trying to make up a story with the cat. You kind of just led me into nothingness.
It's up to you to be creative. That's what makes a good story.
I was trying to be creative, but I had nothing for the cat.
You're cranky today.
I'm not. I am not.
Okay, should we start over?
We can.
Why don't you start the story, since the one I started you didn't like?
Okay, Mom's minivan broke down in Alaska.
And it was freezing cold out.
Mom forgot her coat.
So I dug through the back of the van.
And found an umbrella.
And I ripped the canvas off of the metal poles.
Bumpa appeared.
He teleported himself all the way from Illinois to Alaska because he hates to fly.
We don't know how he worked this teleportation device.
And we asked him, if you can teleport here, teleport us back to Illinois.
Then the thing broke.
And we couldn't teleport back, which meant we were going to have to fly.
Mom freaked out.
Mom doesn't like airplanes.
Madison was whatever.
And Cassidy fell asleep.
Mom was clinging for dear life.
And finally we landed back in Illinois.
Where the apocalypse started.
And there were zombies everywhere.
And you had to hunt your own food.
But luckily there were wild turkeys nearby. We have to pause a moment so that Cassidy can get her act together. She's had a hard day today.
Isn't this one just fine?
Just rinse it out.
It's so good.
You're driving me crazy, kid. I've played with this baby all afternoon and she's been nothing but naughty today. Jumping on the couch, using words she shouldn't use. Madison!
So you should. Yeah,
Oh, now we're sharing Jell-O.
let's save you.
No.
I'm still new to it.
How you doing?
Waiting. Waiting. Maddie will be back momentarily.
Adore you. Adore you.
Think about what particularly next.
We're going a border. A quarter. A part.
Well, I guess while we're waiting for Madison, thank you to our 3rd subscriber. Don't know who you are, but you're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget, we're still accepting postcards. We haven't gotten any yet. I've been leaving the address to send them to in the description below the videos. I think there's 1 or 2 that don't have it, but most of them do. So click through and make sure you check the descriptions so that you can send us a postcard. We want to get as many postcards as we can from places all over the country.
Or world.
Or world. It would be awesome. Also, update on the stomach flu. It seems like everybody has finally kicked it for the most part. It was a bad one. But I'm finally feeling better. Tired, but better.
Hey.
My co-host is coming.
No, Mommy's not TT. Mommy's Mommy. No. My chair. Hey.
We have a battle for the co-host position. Cassidy, get down, honey. Okay, so where we left off, we had gotten back to Illinois.
Okay. The apocalypse started.
The apocalypse started, and there were zombies everywhere.
Whose turn was it?
You.
Okay. We found an escape route.
Because apparently the apocalypse had only started in Illinois.
We moved to Indiana.
That's a big move. And found a beautiful house.
It was for free for what we went through.
Yes, Indiana was providing housing for free to victims of the zombie apocalypse in
The
Illinois.
escapers. People built a fence.
And it kept the zombies out, and we were safe. The end. Okay, so obviously we're not the greatest storytellers in the world, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. You should still go to your local library or your school library and check out a story or write one of your own if you're creative. I am not that creative.
I thought you wanted to write a fan fiction about it.
No, I just like to read them. I don't like to write them.
I'm working on a pony fan fiction.
Well, that's kind of awesome.
Twilight died.
Oh.
Applejack took over. Then Sunset came back. So Sunset took over.
So is this a story you're writing, or is it something you're going to shoot?
I'm in the middle of writing it. I got about a paragraph.
Is it going to be like chapters, or?
I don't know. Whenever I stop, I stop. Whenever.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
Maybe I'll read it on here.
That's a good idea. What's your favorite? Your favorite story is
Tuck Everlasting.
Tuck Everlasting. It's a good book. I'm trying to think. Mine would be a toss-up between, like I said before, as a kid, I loved Mr. Popper's Penguins.
That book is actually very boring.
But I think probably my favorite book of all time would be The Giver by Lois Lowry.
Giver.
I read it in junior high. I still own a copy of it. And I'm one of those people that once I finish a book, I give it away, either to somebody I know or I donate it to our local library.
Or your library at work.
Or I bring them to the library where I work for the residents. But The Giver is one of the few books I'd say I've got.
Twilight Saga.
I'd say I've got maybe 4 or 5 books that I flat out refuse to get rid of. It's a book that I will every once in a while go back and reread. It's been a while.
I don't give away my books.
It's been a while since I reread it. I think the last time I reread it was right before the movie came out, which I want to say was 2 years ago. I could be wrong on that because I wanted to see the movie.
I think the only book I've read by Lois Lowry was Number the Stars.
Is that a Lois Lowry book?
I thought so.
I don't remember.
Mm.
That's awful that I don't know my authors that well.
No, I don't pay attention to authors.
Well, there was one author that I loved growing up. He was a poet. He wrote children's poetry called Shel Silverstein.
The Sidewalk Ends?
Where the Sidewalk Ends.
I never read it. I don't like poetry.
Still one of my favorite books of all time as well. So, tell us what your favorite book is in the comment.
I thought you were going to say the lady who wrote Harry Potter.
I was into Harry Potter before Harry Potter became such a big thing. I don't think I ever finished the series, to be honest with you. I think
you have the series.
I have the whole series. I don't think I ever read the whole series, though. I think I got as far as book 4 and then kind of, I don't want to say lost interest in it, but I kind of grew out of it, I guess.
I'll read magic and stuff, but I'm more into Narnia.
And see, yeah, you love the Narnia series. I haven't read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, believe it or not. I've never read Prince Caspian. I've never read any of that. I've watched the movies with you, but as we all know, movies are often very, very different than
Lion and the Witch and the Wardrobe is basically exact on. I've been reading, and on Caspian, it is actually very different.
Is it?
Yeah, the first one is The Magician's Nephew, then Lion and the Witch and the Wardrobe, then The Horse and His Boy, and then Caspian. I'm working on Caspian, then I have The Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're big into reading. I love that you love to read. I love to read. I don't get to read as much.
Thick.
I don't get to read as much as I would like, obviously.
You read every night.
I do. I do. I've been reading stuff on my phone right now more than I have been books. Because the books I have, I've just been having a hard time getting into any of them. So if you have any recommendations for a really good book, let me know.
She prefers murder.
I do like a good murder mystery. I will give you that.
Or darkness. Or doctors.
People say that I have a very
dark
nature to me. I don't see it.
You seem cheery, but you like the dark.
I guess that would be somewhat accurate because I do like
dark music.
Dark music. I like dark books. I like
dark things.
Yeah, I guess I kind of do.
You have a dark
Which is funny because my house is painted like an Easter egg. It's all bright and cheery. The living room is yellow. The dining room is obviously blue and brown. The same brown. This border runs all the way through the living room, but the top half in the living room is yellow.
The kitchen is
like a bright gold. Cassidy's room is pink. Maddie's is purple. The bathroom is blue, and my bedroom is just white. So I have a very
and the outside is red.
You know why, though? Because I have such a thing about dark spaces feel so confined to me, and this goes with the OCPD. I can't stand feeling like I'm in a combined space.
That's why she hates Christmas.
Confined space. No, okay.
She hates when you have to put up the Christmas.
I don't hate Christmas. Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year. I love Christmas. But she's right. It's hard for me to breathe in the house because we have to rearrange the furniture, put up the Christmas tree, put up the fireplace, put up all the decorations, and it takes what's already a very small house and makes it even smaller. So it does, and it's very hard for me to keep clean. So yes, it does. It's very hard for somebody with OCPD to deal with that, but I do. I get through it. So that's it for today. Happy National Storytelling Day. Make sure you
like, comment, subscribe.
Have a magical afternoon.
Bye.